afternoon, folks. I actually came up with a trucking subject for this trucking channel today. Amazing as that sounds. Maybe something can help some of these youngins out. Never been through times like these before. If you haven't noticed, well, diesel prices ain't a bit elevated. No, I'm just showing you, they hired a cheerleader skirt on prom night. And there's things that shippers will try to get over on you because they're trying to save money. You know, they're having to eat these diesel prices just like we are. They can only pass so much on to their customers. So they're going to try to get down to your flesh too. Try to help them out, just like, you know, everybody's got their little tricks to beat the man. But one little stunts they'll pull is, say you got this load, you haul it, you know, pretty regular. You go in there, it's always the same thing. It's 44,100 pounds. And, you know right where to put the axles. You've done weighed it 10 times. Well, they'll pull a little, you pull off the door and look up in there and you're like, that just looks different. You look at the bills, it still says 44,100 pounds. Well, if you look close to them bills, what they've done, usually all your bills have a line item for pallets. You know, 1,500, 2,000 pounds of pallets, whatever. But not all of them do. Not all shippers put pallet weight on their bills. What they've done is they've slipped another pallet in there on you and took the pallet weight off the bills. They're trying to see if they can do that 20 times. They just saved a truckload of shipping costs. So they but you all hell with it. You shut the door, seal it up, go on about your way. You're gonna roll on over old Rocky Raccoon's chicken coop. Just go on back around back, driver, bring your paperwork. Go in there and find out you 2,200 pounds over gross. And that's when you look at the bills. Ain't gonna help you at that point, but that's when you look at the bills and see what they've done. And it's nobody's fault but your own. You right now, when diesel prices are like they are, scale everything that you even have a question about. I don't care if you've hauled it 100 times, scale it, because they will slide one over on you, let me tell you. They'll double stack them in the nose. You don't know they've done it. And see, once Rocky Raccoon gets you, then you ain't bringing it back to get it redone. Go ahead and eat that ticket, take it on to the receiver. Well, they just succeeded on one load. Don't gotta do it 20 more times or 19 more times. But I bet they won't get you twice. They're, you know, those receivers, or shippers, I mean, they're just trying to do good business. the diesel prices are hitting them just as hard as they're hitting us. And they can only pass so much of it on to their customer. And so they're gonna get by where they can. And they just got one over on you at your expense. Because I don't know about your company, but I know my company and with most companies I've ever heard of, if you picked up that load and you didn't scale it, and then you get a scale ticket, well, that baby's all yours. I know, like my company right now, if I call them, tell them, you know, I'm 500 pounds over, but I think I'll be all right. And they say go with it. Well, then if I get a scale ticket, it's all in. They told me to go with it. But number one, that's the biggest thing they'll try to pull over on you, is they'll try to stack extra weight on you that you don't. And then of course that makes you heavier, and it makes you get worse fuel mileage. The other one, and this one ain't all diesel fuel. Some of this is just greedy bastards. And they're starting closing down your windows. They'll start charging late fees, number one, for being late. In a lot of places, you know, some places will give you a half-hour window or within an hour, or I got one shipper I pick up now. Hate it when I have to go there, but if you're 1 minute late, it's $45 late fee. I mean, if your appointment's at 7 o'clock, you read her your number at 7:01. It's $45. And what makes it even worse, they won't let you on the property 15 minutes before your load. So you better be quick at getting in there, getting parked, and getting in that office. It's a racket. I've seen that woman with stacks of com checks that she's took from drivers. It's flat out, it's a racket. But it's what they do, and they'll start doing it to you. They'll start closing up the window how early you can show up. They'll start charging late fees. They just start charging fees for everything. And then when you ain't got a com check, they charge you $5 for one of them. Places that have scales will start charging you use scales. I'm waiting for them to put dime toilets back in some of these places. They thought they'd get away with it. They'd do it in a minute. Like I say, you know, watch yourself with diesel prices get this high, and they're going higher. A lot of people don't pay attention to it. I mean, your average Joe six-pack Gas prices peaked and then they went back down a little bit. They're kind of hanging where they're at. Diesel ain't never stopped going up. Diesel is stupid high everywhere. Even in states where you think fuel's not that high, it's high. When fuel gets like that, people's tempers get short. That owner operator you flipped off in the truck stop parking lot, you better watch out, because he's not in a good mood, I'll guarantee you. Do something like go out a route or something like that, your boss definitely won't appreciate it. So you just gotta watch your P's and Q's, tighten up a little bit. We'll all get through it. It takes some adjustment. We'll all get through it. Y'all have a fine, outstanding day. I'll catch you on the flip side.